Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. It's been a while that I've made a pick a pile video, so I'm going to be doing that today. For my reading, I'm using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the deck and I'm going to pull out 2 cards for each pile. I'm doing pile 1, pile 2, and I'm going to read the cards intuitively, okay? Okay, Spirit. What needs to come from for pile 1? I'm just gonna pull 2 cards. As always, guys, with every reading, take the parts that resonate with you and let the rest go. Okay, 2 cards, please. So I just feel called to pull. Okay. So for the first group, I have Union. Okay, this beautiful card. And I have harmony. Okay, let me tune into these cards and start channeling. Something to do with your crown chakra. I feel like you've transformed your energy. You're now more open spiritually. You're advancing as a soul. That's the first thing I'm getting. Your intuition has become more sharper. I feel like you had to spend a lot of time in darkness. I don't know why I'm getting darkness. It could have been like you spent a lot of time in your room with the lights off, or this, I don't know why specifically I got darkness. What is this? I'm also getting, for some, this applies to you spending time by going within and discovering those aspects of yourselves, like doing a lot of shadow work, facing your fears, even going right back to your childhood, or memories or things or painful experiences. Like you are kind of, it's like your divine feminine and masculine energies are coming into union. Okay, for some, this union may apply to like a romantic partnership or a partnership of that is coming together, and it brings a lot of harmony and peace in your life. Okay, you could be also seeing signs or dreams. That's the other thing that I'm getting. Birds are important for this group. So you're seeing certain specific birds. I'm hearing blackbirds or ravens. Something to do with roses. Okay, let me see, what else am I getting for this? You're being called in a certain direction, but you're not sure how this is going to turn out for you. I feel like you're very intuitive. You're constantly asking Spirit for signs. You're constantly seeing number signs, or maybe even spirit lights. For some of you, I feel like at night when you sleep, you see these lights or flashes of light or like sparkles of light. For some, you didn't have a good relationship with your mother. Your mother was either very controlling, or there was some, I'm getting she was absent. That's what I'm hearing. She was absent. She was not emotionally there for you. Even if her physical presence was there, like you felt an emotional void, as if like your emotions were not validated, or your emotions were put down in some way. What I'm hearing is you've transformed yourself so beautifully. You've transformed yourself so beautifully out of situations that were very dark or that were very tumultuous, because you are very connected. You see, my attention keeps drawing to the lotus flower, and the lotus flower may be of significance to you, but it's like you're always connected. And even even as a child, if you were dealing with people who kept you in the dark or made you feel small, you have such a strong intuition, and you're so connected with your guides that your guides were always kind of reassuring you, with you, in union with you. Okay, what else? I want to see bottom of the deck. Strength. Yes, you are a very, very strong soul. I'm seeing the word Mark, maybe somebody's name is Mark or Marcus, and star is also what I'm seeing on this card. You may be seeing dragonflies. Okay, yeah, like I said, you've transformed so much. From, like, if you compare yourself to who you were as a child or your teenage years, and now you have completely, you are a different person. Your friends or maybe even family members, they can't recognize you. Okay, they can't. You see how the strength card, she's almost naked. It's like you've stripped all your layers, you've stripped off everything to be yourself. All the old programming is what I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm hearing, for some, you guys grew up with a lot of orthodox teachings or conventional, your, how do I say this? It's like your religious beliefs or your religious background was very strong, you know, like this is how you're supposed to live, this is how you're supposed to go to church every Sunday, or whatever the rules may be in your family. It's like you grew up in a certain, within a certain rigid belief system or a certain rigid religious beliefs. But even through that, your intuition could kind of tell what's for you, what's not for you. Like, for example, let's say a priest says this is okay. I'm just kind of making it up, guys. But you know, if there are certain religious rules that this is okay, but in your heart, it's like, you know that this is not right, or this is not how I'm supposed to follow, or this is not, because you're very connected to your higher self. You're always communicating with your guides. You're always in union with your spirit guides. This is a very intuitive group. Okay, definitely. Some of you were waiting. It's like the way she's sitting, it's like you were waiting. You're waiting for a lover, or you were waiting to be recognized by someone. And it's like, I feel like now you are in union with yourself. Okay, you are in union with who you are, your divine essence, and you are in harmony with yourself. You don't need external validations, or you know, it's like you don't need that validation from your friends, from your family, or from anybody else, or even from a lover. You're like, if they show up, they show up, and if they don't, I'm good, because I am in my strength. Okay, this is a very powerful card. And on the strength, inside this, it's written star. So to me, the star signifies your connection, once again, your connection to the ethers, your connection to your spirit guides, to another realm, to the higher realms. Okay, you're very grounded. It's not like you're airy fairy. It's not like you're floating. You could be a channel as well. If you're a channel, you're channeling, but you're very grounded at the same time. You are grounded in reality. What I'm getting is your intuition is guiding you on a new path. And this is going to be completely bringing down old structures, not only for you, but for others. I feel like you could be a teacher, a mentor, a guide, whoever you're watching. I feel like you're very powerful. And I feel like I need to say this to you. You are very powerful, very, very powerful. And throughout the years, you may have been made to feel small about yourself or less about yourself. But these were all the rigid beliefs and all the limitations that were put onto you. But you are so connected to your guides and the higher realms that no matter what system was fed into you, no matter what belief was fed into you, it's like your guides would always show you another path, a better path, a way out. And even when people try to keep you stuck or keep you small or keep you in the dark, even in the dark, you could see that speck of light, okay? There was always hope. It's your faith that led you. I'm getting that you are now entering a phase where there will be more balance, more happiness, as long as you are true to your calling, as long as you are true to your inner voice. You cannot go wrong. Because what I'm hearing from Spirit, it has never misled you. Even in the past, it has never misled you. And it will not mislead you even now. And you have to start believing. I do believe that you have that faith and that belief, but it's like now you're going to start believing in yourself even more so. There's something about your face. It's very prominent, or you have certain features, okay, that are very delicate, or there's certain features, maybe your eyes or your nose or your smile or something that really stands out. I'm also hearing nobody knows what you've been put through. Okay, nobody knows, because you've transformed yourself so much through everything. You're seeing a lot now, okay? It could be your third eye is stronger, sharper, but it's like when you're communicating with people, you're not just communicating on a superficial level, you're seeing their soul. You're seeing their soul. I don't know, I feel like saying you're stripping them, but it doesn't sound good. It's not like you're stripping them, but you're seeing through them. You're stripping their layers. Yeah, that's the right way to say it. It's like you're stripping the layers and you're seeing their essence, their blueprint. What are they about? Through the words, through the mask, through the facade, you can see right through into their soul. And some people get very uncomfortable with that. I'm also getting that. Like some people get very uncomfortable with you because they can sense that you can see. They can sense that you see through them. And you're seeing too much. So they may, what I'm getting is they may try to avoid making eye contact with you. Like when you meet some people, you will notice that they're looking elsewhere, or they're looking down, or they're not making eye contact. This is the reason, because it's not that they want to avoid you, but they know that you know too much about them, or they know that you can read them, and they want to, it's like, if I don't, the vibe that I'm getting is, if I don't make eye contact, she won't be able to read me. That's how they're thinking. But I feel like you already know. I'm getting that as a child, maybe your grandma sang to you. I don't know why this may be very specific for someone. Sang to you as she put you to bed. Something to do with cookies and milk. That's also what I'm hearing. Some of you may be moving to a new home. There's a lot of movement in these cards. For some, you guys have been carrying a burden, okay? You have been carrying a burden which is not yours. Maybe you always grew up with that mindset that you gotta self-sacrifice, or you gotta not be seen or heard so that everyone is happy with you. But I see you just chucking all that out and standing in your power. There's a lot of standing in my power, finding your strength, finding your voice, marching to the beat of your own drum. I don't know why I'm hearing some people could be avoiding you or not happy with you because you are not meeting their expectations, as in being a people pleaser, or just rolling the carpet down for them to walk all over you. You're not doing that anymore. Okay, so they are not happy with you because you've changed so much. Definitely something to do with roses. Like I said, you may want to work with rose essential oil or rose quartz crystal. I don't know why I heard rhodonite crystal as well, and aventurine. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else. I don't know, this is again very specific. You may have enjoyed wearing your mom's high-heeled shoes as a child, or your grandma's. Something to do with art. If you are thinking of creating art, then Spirit is encouraging you to do that. There is a dream that you recently had, and you're questioning if this dream is true or if this dream holds meaning, and the answer is yes. Spirit wants you to focus on you. There's something to do with old-fashioned wallpaper. I don't know why I'm getting that old-fashioned wallpaper. Some of you have some antique jewelry or like vintage style jewelry. I'm also getting maybe some of you were shamed for your body or sexually shamed, but you are learning that your body is beautiful just the way it is. Maybe your lovers did that, or maybe a parental figure made you feel ashamed of yourself. I don't know why I'm getting that. You are changing the way you used to operate in the past. You're not doing that anymore. Some of you have clearly got a new idea or a new vision, and Spirit is moving you in that direction. It's going to bring you a lot of luck, okay? That's what I'm getting. If you follow through with that, you will need some patience, but it's going to bring you a lot of luck, a lot of structures, also what I'm getting. And it will also bring abundance, as in money. You are also unloading past ideas, beliefs. You are just shedding it all. You are actually now realizing how truly powerful you are. You are getting more and more in touch with yourself. The letter R could be of significance. there could be a picture on your altar or on your table that you are very drawn to. It could be one of your ancestors, and you keep looking at that ancestor's picture, okay? That family member's picture. If that family member has passed, just know that this family member is working with you. That is the reason you are so drawn to them. You may be also drawn to an ancestor you've never met. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, you've heard stories of them, but you've never met them, and you find them like an interesting character or someone you'd like to connect. That's because you've had some past lives or some connection with that ancestor. You are a change agent is what I'm hearing. You have a lot to share. You have a lot to share, and Spirit is directing you in that direction, okay? No matter what happened in the past, you are a very strong soul, and you are an old soul, you are a strong soul, and Spirit is showing you that. Spirit is revealing this truth to you. Many truths are coming to you now. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, any closing things? Okay, so the letters that I'm seeing is Mark for sure. That's the name that I'm getting, but also MLVRE. There is a particular dress, like a formal silky dress that belongs to your mother or grandmother. It has some embroidery on it or some work done, or you may have kind of changed it or tailor-made it so that you can wear it now. Spirit wants you to know that you are safe. Spirit wants you to know that you are doing the right things, because sometimes I'm hearing that sometimes you even doubt yourself, or you doubt that if what you're doing is correct. Someone or a situation may have tried to entangle you, but you had the strength to set yourself free. If you walked away from a situation, this is a confirmation that you did the right thing. Okay, so this was pile 1. I hope this resonates with you, and now we will be moving to pile 2. Pile 2. So once again, 2 cards for pile 2. Pile 2. Which 2 cards need to come for pile 2? Okay, I don't know why I pulled 3 cards. Okay, so the first card is compassion, divine timing, and release. You are very fixated on a certain outcome. You want a situation to go a certain way. And because you are fixated on that, it has become a burden on you. Okay, it has become a burden because timing could be an issue, or there is a situation that is weighing you down, and Spirit wants you to let that go. Now, I don't know why I'm do some release rituals, like, cord cutting, or like something to do with the full moon and release rituals. You can even actually light a candle and set your intention, or do like a banishing ritual if you feel that you're corded to certain energies or certain things are weighing you down. I don't know why I'm hearing chained to the past. That's what I'm hearing, chained to the past. You may need to write Write down whatever it is that is keeping you stuck, and either burn that paper as a form of like release ritual. Okay, let me see what else. Some of you could have been in a very toxic connection, okay, or toxic connections. Some of you are waiting for maybe some legal work to go in your favor. You're very connected to the fairy realm. You're very connected to nature. The stag, right? The stag spirit animal is coming through here. The bear is coming through here. Fox is also coming through. And turtle. Butterflies is also what I'm getting for this group. You feel like certain situation was a loss, or investing in certain people or situations was a loss. You have a lot of regrets. You have a lot of regrets. I should have done this. I could have done this. That's what I'm hearing. And you're really burdened. You may have neck pain or back pain, or you may be seeing a chiropractor, or there could be health issues. I don't know why I heard joint pain. Maybe you have trouble sleeping at night and you stay up awake thinking of all the things that went down for you. Spirit wants you to have compassion for yourself, okay? Because what I'm hearing is you're really hard on yourself. You're really hard on yourself, and you just keep thinking of all the regrets. Like, you need to just let it go. Like, that's probably the reason the third card came out. Release. You really need to let it all go and not... See, you've personalized it, right? The thing is, you've personalized everything. Life is a series of good and bad events, okay? Nobody has a perfect life without any mistakes or without any regrets. We're all humans, and we're gonna make mistakes along our journey. That's how it is. But we need to have this compassion for ourselves. You see over here, she's feeling beaten down, but there is this guide which is constantly sending you signs that it's time to rise. It's time to let this go. Whatever this burden is, like, you need to let it go. And if you have a hard time, you know, for some this has to do with forgiveness. You're having a hard time forgiving people from the past, and you need to just forgive them for yourself. And I know sometimes it's very hard, guys, I know, but and forgiveness doesn't mean that you need to start hanging out with the people that hurt you. It just, forgiveness is mainly for yourself. You're just surrendering it to God and the angels, and you are not taking the burden on yourself. I'm also getting this, that you need to understand that you are changing. You are changing. You are not the same person you were 5 years back. You are changing. So now see yourself with a new perspective, and also understand that who you were at that time was a different person, and who you are now is a different person. Somebody may want to message you. You could be receiving messages from someone. Someone could be thinking about you. If they're thinking about you, they're thinking about you heavily, like you're on their mind constantly, is what I'm hearing. You find a lot of relief and peace when you spend time in nature. It could be near a lake or water. I heard drink more water. Somebody's name starting with a T, a J, an F. a K. I also heard K. Okay, I want to see bottom of the deck for this one. Patience. Patience. This could also be related to healing your inner child. See, what I'm getting by looking at this card is maybe as a child or even as an adult, you avoided a lot of situations, like anything that brings you pain, anything that makes you feel emotional. You see how she's closing her eyes here? It's like you just try to avoid it, or you try to ignore it by closing your eyes or by denying it to yourself, denying your own emotions, denying your own self, like how you're feeling, but it's causing a burden to you. You have to learn to honor whatever you're feeling, okay? Whatever you're feeling, like sometimes we are taught that we shouldn't feel angry, or we shouldn't feel, you know, negative emotions, or we consider negative emotions as bad. Like emotions are emotions, okay? Whether it's a negative emotion or positive emotion, we need to sometimes understand and sit with what we call a negative emotion, because it's coming up for a reason. Even the negative emotions do serve us. Like for example, if you are angry with someone from your past or something, that means there has been an injustice done there, which is making you feel. Your internal system is saying, hey, that's not cool. That's not something you should be okay with. And that is why you're feeling the anger, whatever emotion you're feeling. So emotions are there for a reason. To make you more aware, to make you conscious, not to hide from them, right? I feel like someone from the past could be coming back or looking at you, or it's vice versa. Someone could want your forgiveness with this card. Also, I'm feeling a lot of blockage in the throat chakra. This could be related to you. Not expressing yourself. Maybe you were not allowed to express yourself as a child. Yeah, I can hardly speak now. Excuse me. It's like you couldn't speak up for yourself. Either you were not allowed to, or you were made to feel ashamed, or it was just such a dysfunctional dynamic that you couldn't express your truth. You had to shun yourself, you had to shut your light, you had to shut your voice to survive. Excuse me. I feel like you're finding your voice again. Slowly and steadily you are finding your voice. You're very connected to a grandma in spirit. Somebody likes dancing. I don't know why I keep hearing time is running out. Or you feel that way. Yeah, like my throat chakra is totally choked up now. It's like, I can't believe I can hardly speak. That you have to express. This is again the same thing, expression, okay? I'm also getting you're not good with emotions, or you didn't learn how to express yourself clearly. you're also feeling like certain things, are they in my head or is this for real? I don't know why I heard that. Like you don't understand. Is this just in my head or is this really happening? You're seeing a lot of signs. Sorry guys. I'm so sorry. I can't speak. Literally can't speak. I'm also hearing you've earned your wings. Someone is very concerned about money. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe you're in a very tight situation. Or you're waiting for money to come in, or you're waiting for some job situation to improve. There is a lot of regret. I just keep getting that. There's a lot of regret, and you really need to work on it. Your soul wants freedom. Your soul wants expression, but you have a hard time either speaking up or expressing yourself or living your truth. Okay, there's I don't know, there's like a strange face kind of popped up here, okay? Really strange face. I almost want to hide this card now. I wasn't seeing this before. Excuse me. You may feel like you have some entity attachments, or you may feel like certain entities are, but when I say entity, this is not like a positive thing, okay? This is something off. You may feel that certain voices are in your head, or certain entities are attached to you or attacking you. If that is the case, please take this seriously, and you can see a healer for that. I also do entity removals if you're interested, but I'm just saying that there is someone who's watching who could have this, because this face just popped out of nowhere. I hadn't seen it, and it freaked me out a bit. The owl could be significant to you. You are now seeing like the true colors of certain people or certain things, and it's very shocking to you. It's very shocking, it's very hurtful, and you keep looking at the past, and you're like, it's like sometimes you're in a friend group, and then all of a sudden you have this realization that these friends were not honest, or these friends were not true to you, and then we regret spending all that time, putting all that energy into it. It's that kind of vibe that I'm getting. It's like certain situations that you thought, or certain people or certain family members that you thought were there for you, were actually working against you. But now you are wiser, and you are understanding their role, and there is so much regret about that. I just keep picking regret. Someone's name may start with the letter T. I don't know if I mentioned that here, but someone's name starts with a T, and T is significant. And J, I'm also hearing J. Spirit is showing you the way, but you have to help yourself, okay? I'm hearing that you keep praying for a miracle to happen. You keep praying something. You're praying to God, or you're praying to some higher authority. Please come save me. Please show me the way, or I want to experience a miracle, or something like that. And Spirit is like, we're here. We're right next to you. You see this card? It's like we're right next to you. We're not somewhere far away. We're right next to you. We're hearing your prayers. We know what you want, but you have to help yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. You have to get up, and you have to walk into the light. They can't make that happen for you unless you choose it for yourself, okay? To keep hiding that face. There could be an energy attachment. You could feel in your aura that there is like an energy attachment. And you may need to see a shaman or a healer to actually help you remove this energy, okay? Because someone who's watching this pile has something like that, clearly. And you feel it and you know it, but you're also like, maybe it's in my mind. You need to get it checked, okay? You need to get it checked by a healer, because something feels off. You could be very stylish, or you have someone, some female, this could be your daughter or mother, okay, who liked getting their hair done, nice shoes, nice dress. And I mean, they like the finer things. They have a higher expensive taste. That's what I'm hearing. You have a scarf that may belong to your grandma or a family member, and this scarf was given to you with a lot of love in it, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Whoever handed this scarf to you, they gave a lot of, like, they gave their heart to you. You are very spiritual, but you undermine yourself. You keep putting yourself down. You're very harsh with yourself. This group is very harsh with themselves. Spirit is trying to change your mindset, and Spirit wants you to start loving yourself. There could be something to do with your inner child. You may need to spend some time connecting with your inner child, sending your inner child love and acceptance, and also listening to your inner child, okay? Because what does your inner child need today? Maybe your inner child wants to have fun. Maybe your inner child wants to relax or draw, whatever it is, okay? Connecting with your inner child. I'm also hearing you've lost your spark. Like, if you were in your teens, maybe teens or 20s, you were a lot of fun, and now you're losing your spark, or you're losing your mojo, or you're losing who you were, and now you're different. I don't know why I'm getting this. Yeah, because I'm hearing so much has happened that you don't feel the same level of enthusiasm that you felt at one time. You may have closed yourself off. Spirit wants you to leave what doesn't serve you. Somebody may have some issues with alcoholism or drugs. This could be some family member as well. And someone needs to walk away from a toxic connection as well, because your spirit guides are sending you signs that you need to walk away from a certain situation. And what I'm hearing is you need to honor that. So I'm just going to see if there's anything in closing that needs to come through, like closing messages. I'm hearing stop doubting yourself. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Connect to trees, okay? Connect to the energy of trees. I'm also getting smoky quartz crystals, so maybe that's something you want to look into. Smoky quartz crystal or black tourmaline. I'm also hearing that your prayers are being heard, okay? So don't feel defeated. Know that not everything is lost. There is someone in the spiritual realm who loves you so much, but this person is waiting for you to take the next step, okay? To take the next action. I hope this resonates with you. Thank you so much for watching.